What it do, baby? It's your boy Tyrik Wynn. Y'all are tuning in, man, to another fantastic interview. And let me tell y'all that it's time to ease on down the road. We have some amazing guests in the studio today. We got Brian Moreland and also JaQuel Knight, who are part of The Wiz, man. And The Wiz is big time. The Wiz is on tour, and The Wiz is headed to Broadway soon. So we excited to have y'all. How y'all doing?
Good. Thank you so much for having us.
Good. We're feeling good. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. So, Brian, you're lead producer. JaQuel, you are choreography. So this is fantastic. So how did all of this come about? How did y'all, get the rights to do this?
Oh, my gosh. So, The Wiz is a property I wanted to do for a very long time. And so about 4, maybe 5 years ago, I started calling the estate literally every year, just checking on the rights. Can I get the rights? Can I get the rights? It was always no. Somebody else had it. And then finally I called one day and they're like, yes, I think we can work something out. And so we got that no turned into a yes. And then we put a team together. I called Kandi and Todd and said, hey, do y'all want to jump on this? They said yes. And the rest is really history. Yeah, that's it.
That's fantastic, man. So how did you get involved, JaQuel?
You know, Brian called me, he stalked me and found me on the IG. No, but Brian should tell this story. His story is actually really interesting.
I was watching the Video Music Awards one night, and JaQuel has choreographed for many people. You know, Beyonce, if you into single ladies, you into Lemonade, Coachella, that is all this man's work right there. But he also works a lot with Megan Thee Stallion, and she had a song going on the VMAs. And what was the song?
Grammys. We did what? Savage. We did a bit of Savage and Body.
And it was set against the backdrop of this 1940s number and kind of a Buzzley Berkeley-esque number. And then to the right of that was the staircase and had these guys tap dancing up and down the staircase, a la the Nicholas Brothers.
Ladies tapping up and down the staircase.
Ladies tapping up and down the staircase. Mm-hmm. And I just thought, who's that? Who's coming up with that type of choreography set against this particular song in this particular setting? And then literally I called a couple of friends, and by the end of the evening, I was president of the JaQuel Knight fan club. And so then we called, and JaQuel said yes.
I mean, how could you say no, too? You know, it was The Wiz. I literally lost my mind the day I got the call. You know, and it was like, hey, we want you. And I was like,
Absolutely. So, and literally, it's been like that for this production. Literally, every single person that is on board this team has said yes to the project, but they have some touchstone to The Wiz. There's some story, there's some moment that they just love so much.
Y'all ain't asked me.
Okay, all right, no. So what's your Wiz story? What's your Wiz story? Everybody got a Wiz story.
Wiz story? Come on.
I ain't got one. I can make one up, though.
Oh, well, you know what? You can get your own Wiz story November 14th at the Fox Theater here in Atlanta, and you can come down and get your own Wiz story.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That is fantastic that y'all are doing this. Is great, and obviously, like I said, The Wiz is big time and stuff, and then y'all got a great team a part of this. I mean, you got Kandi and Ty, right?
Oh my God, Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker. Yeah. You know, Atlanta is own ambassadors of Atlanta, if you ask me. I mean, her roots are right here in Atlanta, but she is definitely worldwide.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I see what you did. Use the Housewives tagline. I see you. That's what's up, man. So you like you mentioned, Wiz is coming here in November, right? So y'all have already started the tour, right?
100%. So we launched our tour in Baltimore. We had a sold-out week run in Baltimore. The show picks up in Cleveland, starts performances there tomorrow night, and then we go from Cleveland to Washington, D.C., and then D.C. to Charlotte, Greenville, then down here to Atlanta. Then we go back up to Chicago, Tempe, Arizona, Des Moines, Iowa, and then we reach over to San Diego, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and then we land on Broadway itself. April 17th, 2024. We'll be on Broadway. Thank you so much.
That is awesome. Yes,
thank you.
You gotta clap it up for that. That's fantastic. So how did y'all figure out what cities that y'all wanted to stop in?
Oh my gosh, it was kind of a champagne problem. So many cities said yes to us. So it was really about the distance of the trucks. That was it. You know, only really trying to be really courteous and grateful and offer the crew a lot of grace as they're traveling. I mean, it's a big show that JaQuel has choreographed over here, and this show requires a lot from every single department, every single person working on it. So it was really about how far can the trucks travel in a day. And so it's only about 150 miles between each one.
Yeah. So speaking of choreography, man, you the main man behind that. Choreography is an art. So how did you get good at this?
Well, you know, I'm from Atlanta, raised here in the city, and I actually started my first dance team here in Atlanta, my dance troupe. We were known as True Styles. You know, I started when I was, 16. And we went and did all the Atlanta showcases, talent shows, celebrity basketball games. And then I left Atlanta, moved to LA, got a phone call, and that big phone call was Single Lady. It's when I was 18. So it's been this notion of art and creating art, you know, for the past, 17 years, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. And like, I mean, working with Beyonce, like, people dream of that.
I mean,
You
she's
done
top
done it.
tier, you know? She's top tier. She's the she is the bar, you know? So it's something to have created so much greatness with her, you know, definitely proud of all the things we've done.
Oh yeah, for sure. So what's some things you got going on now? Did you help out like with the Renaissance tour and stuff like that?
No, The Wiz is going on now. You know, this is my Broadway debut, so I really wanted to focus this year on creating something that was meaningful, that was impactful, that felt as important as the property itself. So I've really been giving myself grace and not overworking myself like I usually would, and really been focused and dialed in to create something that will last a long time.
It's really unique. Like, a lot of people ask the question of, you know, what can we expect from this particular Wiz? You know, what happened? How have you changed it? And I say, you know, it's the same story you know and love. You know, she's gonna go through a tornado, gonna come land in Oz, and she's gonna go on a journey, find her tribe, find her independence. What's different about this particular Wiz is this man sitting here. He's reunited with Adam Blackstone, and the two of them have come up with these dance arrangements that are they're off the charts. We got 5 standing ovations, one for the curtain just rising, knowing that we're about to hit this huge dance number in the top of Act 2 for Emerald City. And literally, they lost their minds. And it's like, look, he did it again. He did it again. And so he keeps on doing it over and over again, and it's really remarkable.
Fantastic, man. I love that. And what I want to ask y'all this, right? So I like that we have it's our people that are participating in this project, right? So how important is that?
Can I take this one and then kick it to you? Because it's the iconology of the property, right? So the Wiz is Black culture, it is Black excellence personified, right? It is we are usually trendsetters, right? We set a lot of these trends that happen in the world. I mean, Single Ladies' trend went worldwide, went viral, and voguing was started right there in the Wiz. Well, it didn't start in the Wiz, but it was in the Wiz originally. And I just got to tell you, so we came to Atlanta for some auditions, and literally there was something very particular that JaQuel was looking for, and I had the opportunity to watch this man work and watch how he sought out dancers that had very unique abilities. And so, JaQuel, would you say there's some Atlanta on the stage in the choreography?
Absolutely. You know, it's Atlanta all through the show. You know, I try to carry a little bit of the city with me everywhere we go. And I think there's some really great dance numbers where we get to feel the city throughout. There's a bit of in Act 1 and a bit of in Act 2. You know, so the presence of the city is strong.
That's great. That's awesome. And then when Kandi was here a few days ago, she was telling me about we also got Deborah Cox. That's
oh my God,
the
cast is the cast.
Yeah, the cast is fantastic.
The cast is crazy.
Ooh, we have Deborah Cox playing Glinda. You know, she's gonna sing "Believe in Yourself" and he's the Wiz. We have Avery Wilson playing the Scarecrow. I mean, this boy sings down. Kyle Freeman's playing our lion, and Philip Johnson's playing our Tin Man. And we have a brand new girl. We got this girl out of 250 girls that we saw for the role of Dorothy. We saw people from this coast to the West Coast on videotape, in person, and her name is Nichelle Lewis. And I'm telling you, remember this girl's name. She's going to be a star. Nichelle Lewis is playing the role of Dorothy, and she sings down.
I mean, and easy. It's easy for her every night. I mean, we was just in rehearsals the other night, and we were like, "Okay, Nichelle, you can take it easy." She's like, "It's actually harder for me to take it easy, so I'm gonna continue to sing for."
100%. And today's actually a really special day because today, Variety just named her the top 10 to watch on Broadway from 2024.
Really?
So the world is paying attention to this young lady, and her career is quite bright.
Yeah, okay. Hey, listen, we gonna be watching and paying
I'm
attention.
telling you, The Wiz. Ease on down to the Fox Theater.
Oh, yeah.
Get your tickets now.
Most definitely.
Get them while you can. Get
Yeah.
them while you
And
can.
where can people
Absolutely.
get tickets?
They can get tickets at wizmusical.com. It'll link right over to the Fox Theater. You can get your tickets. And I'm telling you, Baltimore sold out. We had a waiting list. We are days away from selling out in Cleveland, and I have no doubt that the same thing's going to happen here in Atlanta. Like, we expect big things out of Atlanta. I mean, JaQuel's from Atlanta. We've got a couple other people in the cast also from Atlanta, so it's just like, and Kandi and Todd, Atlanteans as well. You know, I'm an Atlanta fan now. I'm gonna make myself an honorary resident because I got high hopes for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So yeah, we gotta all make sure we ease on down the road to the Fox Theater. Hey, ATL gotta show up, man.
ATL's got to show up and show out.
Yeah, for
Which
sure.
look, my city will show up and they will show out. Okay, come on, ATL.
All right, don't disappoint us now. That's awesome, man. So with like when it comes to putting together such a big production as this, right? What are some of the obstacles that y'all have faced thus far? You know, as far as getting this thing put together, have y'all faced anything that's just like, oh my gosh, how is the show gonna go on, or anything like that? And how did y'all overcome that stuff?
Well, for me on my side, it's all about the packaging, right? So for me as a producer, it's really about building out the budget, raising the funds, and come up with a marketing plan that's actually going to work and make the show accessible and making it available to everyone. And that's the challenge, right? How do you make sure that this universal story that happens to be viewed through the lens of Black people reaches all people? And so that was always a challenge, right? Just to really make sure that it's reaching all people. So that's what I go through all the time. I don't know what happens in the choreography department. I have no idea how they do what they do over here.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any challenges. You know, my challenge is like, you know, how do we build a show that the cast can do every night? You know, they do 8 shows a week. And it's number after number after number.
Relentless.
It's nonstop, in your face. You know, so we really wanted to build a show that was strong and powerful, but, you know, in reality, how can they do it every night?
Yeah, because this is like so is it weekly or is it like?
Yeah, so the show performs 8 times a week, right? So we have 8 times a week the show performs. Yeah, it's a lot, right? So you got 2 shows on a Wednesday and like 2 shows on a Saturday. So is our normal Broadway calendar. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to maintain. It's a champagne problem. You know what I mean? Like, to be able to be in the prime of your life doing something that you love to do every single night and then needing to replicate it. So it's a blessing and a curse, because the curse side of it is when you're done with it for the evening, you've got no choice but to go home. And that's it.
Wow.
Back at it tomorrow.
Back at it tomorrow. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I'm like 8 times. I'm like, when do y'all sleep?
They don't.
Yeah, they don't. The crew left Baltimore Sunday night, and they arrived in Cleveland first thing in the morning, and they were working away, putting up the set, and they'll do that same thing as they come into Atlanta, that same trip.
Okay, so y'all have like a tour bus or?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we have 7 trucks that travel with us. Okay. We have buses for the cast, planes depending upon how far we're traveling. So it's a lot going on. Nice. We'll hop on planes back to Cleveland in a little bit. Same thing, you know, popping around just to make sure that everyone gets the word out, you know.
Yeah.
To ease on down.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, I love that. So because like with the buses and like the plane rides and stuff, outside of like the actual production of The Wiz, what are some like happy moments or like some good laughs that y'all shared on like the plane, on like the rides to the cities and stuff?
I mean, we have a good time. You know, the team is incredible. Probably some of my favorite creatives, Hannah Bleacher on set design, Sharon Davis on wardrobe, Shelley Williams directing, Amber Ruffin's writing. You know, Amber by herself is a nutcase. So anytime that we're not actually, or every time we're actually working, we're probably dying in laughter.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
You know, it's a joyous crew, and we're having a great time putting it together.
Yeah, that's good, because it's like, you know, a lot of people just kind of like work, but it gotta be like, you know, it gotta be fun too, you know.
Oh
like,
no,
this is something you love to do.
Oh no, this is love. This is a labor of love, because everyone loves the story and everyone's loving each other. You know, it's a rarity to be in a room with this much melanin in it, and to see everyone at the top of their game, firing on all cylinders. It's really astonishing to watch.
Yeah, that's great. And earlier y'all were talking about your Wiz story. So what is y'all's Wiz story?
I first saw the show when I was 8 years old. There was
Okay.
there was a national tour of the Wiz that came through California, and I fell in love with it then. I saw that on stage, and then I used to watch the movie every Christmas. We would play the Wiz with Diana Ross and Michael Jackson and Lena Horne in it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Wiz Christmas time is the thing, I feel like, in black households, you know, that in all households really. And it was the same for myself, you know. And then it became very popular as I started to dance. You know, that Emerald City number is iconic. Of all iconic dance numbers, you know, it's probably one of the biggest and more technical numbers out there, you know, on film. You know, so to be able to be in a place to say, okay, we're recreating Emerald City that looks like today, that have the essence of what it was, you know, but definitely the energy of what tomorrow is.
Okay.
Well said.
Yeah, I love that, man. That's fantastic. And like I said, congratulations again to y'all on putting this thing together. This is fantastic, and a lot of people, y'all are gonna be gracing people with y'all's presence all across the country. This is gonna be fantastic, and it's going to Broadway.
That's right.
It's going
That's
to
right.
Broadway, and let me tell you, I got a feeling it's going to be on Broadway for a long time. So see it now before it hits the show, and then once we're in Broadway, make sure you start to book those plane tickets.
Show. Most definitely, man. So yeah, we definitely got to make sure people definitely got to make sure they come out, and I got to make sure y'all hook your boy up with some tickets.
Come on, November 14th. I'll give you the hookup right now. I'm telling you
that.
right now, November 14th, our red carpet. We expect to see you on the Step and Repeat at the Fox Theater.
Okay, hey, I'm
Done.
there. Okay, all right. Hey, yeah, let me know. I'm gonna be there. Time, date. Hey, I'm there. Be there on that red carpet. Oh yeah, everybody. I know it's gonna be a fashion show, right?
Oh, it's going to be a fashion show.
Okay.
It's going to be a fashion show.
All right,
Oh yeah.
Gotta get my outfit together then.
Well,
Get them
I'm
fits
going
together.
today to get mine for November.
For sure. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, man. What's your favorite brands?
We're not selling brands today.
Oh man, y'all funny, but yeah, hey, listen, like I said, all right, we gonna see who gonna be stepping and coming on that red carpet. We gonna see what's up. So
Facts.
y'all make sure y'all come with y'all best fashion.
That's it. Bring it.
Oh yeah, for sure, and let everybody know where they can follow y'all on social media, and of course, maybe like the next 3 upcoming cities and dates.
You can follow me. I'm at JaQuel Knight, JaQuelKnight on all social media platforms.
You can follow me on all social media platforms under I am the real Brian Moreland.
Awesome, and then the next couple of cities and dates.
Next couple of cities. So we're in Cleveland right now. We'll be there October 2nd through October 22nd. October 24th through the 29th, we'll be in Washington, D.C.
Fantastic, awesome. Well, guys, can't wait to see it. Can't wait till it comes to Atlanta. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fantastic, and really appreciate y'all so much for taking time to stop by, talk to us about doing the Wiz, man. This is it's gonna be great. It's gonna be big, and it's already being sold out, so it's already big.
I'm telling you, get your tickets now.
Yeah,
sure.
Get your tickets now. And also follow the Wiz social account, which is
Wiz
the
Broadway. Yep, WIZBWY.
Or is it the Wiz B-Way?
The Wiz B-Way.
There we go.
Awesome, guys. Good stuff there. Appreciate y'all so much for coming, like I said, and those of y'all who are listening and tuning in, appreciate y'all so much for listening to us. And hey, make sure y'all go check out The Wiz coming to a city near you. Peace out.